We're going to be looking at rotations. This is our final part of our transformations unit. When we're talking about rotations, we're talking about a turn, much like that of a Ferris wheel. The first thing I would like for you to do is graph the first letter of your name. It can be your first name or your last name in the first quadrant on a graph. Go ahead and list the coordinates or the ordered pairs for those endpoints of your letter for your name. You're going to be doing this several times, so leave room for at least 4 columns of coordinates. I chose the letter E, not because my name begins with E, but because nobody else's name begins with E in either class. So I've got a letter E graphed in quadrant 1. I labeled my corners A, B, C, D, E, and F. And then I listed the ordered pairs or the coordinates. So the ordered pair 3, 7, let's see, starting at the origin over 1, 2, 3, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's point A. Then over 6 up 7 is point B. So on and so forth until you have all of the edges in order to make your letter. From here, I want you to turn your paper 90 degrees so your X and Y axis trade places. So you're going to turn your graph 1 time to the left. So you have your letter in what would be, if you were to pretend it's a new graph, what would be in the quadrant 2 area. Once you do that, you're going to regraph these ordered pairs, pretending that this is a new coordinate plane where this is your y-axis and this is your x-axis. So I'm going to graph 3, 7. So I'm going to go over 3, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's my new and improved A or A prime. When I get finished, it looks like this. And I've already turned my letters to make it, I've already turned my letters to make it a bit easier once I write the paper there. So then when I turn my paper back in the original direction, I've got my letter E facing this way, and then I've rotated it and I have it facing this direction. I'm going to list the coordinates for that new rotation. So point A down here is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 1, 2, 3. So 7, -3. And you'll list those for all the ordered pairs. You're going to do this 2 more times so you have your letter in each of the 4 quadrants. Once you've done that, I want you to complete your table. Put all the original coordinates. So let's see if I take these and I'm going to put my original coordinates in the first column. Then the coordinates after that 90-degree clockwise rotation. So I took this figure, turned it 90 degrees clockwise. Whatever these coordinates are going to be, I'm going to put those in that second column. Then after one more rotation, they'll be in this third quadrant, so 180 degrees, and then one more rotation would be 270 degrees. Notice this is all talking about clockwise rotations. It's going to be the same for counterclockwise rotations, but we'll talk a bit more about what that looks like tomorrow. After you've completed your table with all of your ordered pairs in each column, your homework assignment, I want you to complete the rule. If each ordered pair starts out as x, y, tell me what happens with a 90 degrees clockwise rotation, a 180-degree rotation, and it doesn't matter if that's 180 degrees clockwise or counterclockwise, it'll be the same, and then a 270-degree clockwise rotation. So what happens? Do we switch the signs of our variable? Do we switch the order of them? What happens? What happens? So that will be your homework assignment for tonight. Great job, and we'll see you tomorrow.